Unfocused.
That's right, we're back.
We're back again. I'm T.
I'm AJ Twist.
Yeah, this is the next. This is our December week of Unfocused.
Oh snap! Episode
Yeah.
205.
Yeah, this is the Fortress episode for Pokemon fans. It's the Bagworm Pokemon, much like the last one.
Which is an evolution. So we have evolved this
As-
week.
As always. Don't forget, we're on youtube.com/Unfocused and then you can like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff there.
But right now we're live on twitch.tv/collision28.
All right, AJ, what you got planned? What have you been doing for your Unfocused week?
Chilling. You know.
All right, my turn.
Soul Calibur. Actually, not even a lot though, surprisingly. But you know, I made some time. I finally started messing with Sean Wall today.
Oh yeah, just today?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like her?
Finally. Because I was messing with her in the beginning, I kind of have an idea of what to do, so I was doing all right. And now I just gotta find the new shit in there. So I'm comfortable with what I already know. Now I just gotta find new shit.
All right.
So that's where I'm at right now. But other than that, yeah, just Soul Calibur. Just we're playing a lot this weekend too.
Yeah, we played a little bit on Sunday.
Yeah.
Probably gonna play a bit next Sunday. Probably more Super Smash Brothers though, right?
Yeah, Smash drops
Something
tomorrow or like midnight, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for that shit.
I feel like I played something else, but as far as I can remember right now, that's about it. That's all I've done really. I haven't done much. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been watching Cowboy Bebop. That's the other
Oh
thing I
yeah?
talk about.
Is it because of our news that we said last week about
Yeah.
the live action shit?
Partially, yeah, but also partially because we did start watching it like a few months ago.
Oh really?
But then so much other shit has come out that we just kind of like, okay, let's put this on hold. Let's watch this right now.
You're gonna make sure to watch the movie where it goes this time, right?
I already missed it. I'm pretty sure.
Ah, you motherfucker!
And I don't-
we have it right there. It's on the rack.
Oh, we have the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Gotta
maybe
watch
I'll
it.
watch it. Watch it whenever. One question I have though, because a lot of the times at the end of the episodes it says "See you, Space Cowboy," right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't.
It says something different sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. One of the times though, the episode in this episode what happened was Spike had left something in the refrigerator that they had stored in a this place somewhere.
Yeah. I
all the way
actually
in the
just
back.
watched that episode in Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a Halloween. Me and my girlfriend and her brother had a Halloween anime night. We watched that episode.
And then something attacked them all. They all got bitten. And they all just got put into like some coma, and they never found a cure at the end of that episode, as far as I remember.
Mm-hmm.
They all ended up getting bit. And then at the very end of that episode, it said the end.
Yeah. That was kind of weird.
So
right?
like, what does that mean? Like, is that the true ending of Cowboy Bebop? Which I know it's not, but like, imagine no.
Well, a lot of people. Yeah, I know it's a good question because it's like there's really nothing else to it. I assume that they all just fucking just wrote it out. Eventually, like they all fucking recovered over like days or something, and then eventually they're all fucked up.
Yeah, the next episode, there's nothing said about it.
The only thing that we know is that their ship was on a float course, so their ship was
Yeah.
going to a planet. Like, so they were
True.
gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just assume. But you're right. I forgot that it said the end.
Yeah, it
and
said
that's
the end. I was
it.
like, I've never seen it say the end. Actually, I don't remember a lot of the series right now because like I'm watching like I don't remember this, I don't remember this. But also I forgot that it was like there's no like story like constant story throughout every episode. It's always something different.
There's a running story.
Yeah.
If you pay attention, there is a running story. It's just kind of vague, but it's happening.
Yeah.
There's two running stories going on. There's a Vicious's ascension to the top of the mafia, and the other one is the old men, the three old men in the background.
Oh, I need to pay attention to them more.
Yeah,
You're
you pay
right.
attention to them. They're running an arc that connects us through most of the series. Not all the series, because they eventually they die. But there's an arc that they're kind of it's a subplot. Like so if you pay attention, there's two things
I gotta
connecting
watch
everything.
them more. Yeah, because I know they're there like every so often.
Yeah,
But I don't remember how important they were. So I gotta watch
they're not
that.
hugely important, but if you're paying attention to where they're at and what they're talking about, like you can kind of tell what's going on, like as far as like where they're at and where they've been traveling through the galaxy and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to like seeing the show and all that, I started thinking about the live action that we're gonna get pretty soon, right? And I was like, it can work because all these episodes, they're not, they're not continuous with the storyline. Like they break up here and there, so they can easily piece together some stuff and maybe remove some of the episodes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the one with that refrigerator shit.
I hope that stays.
Really? I'd be cool if it
They
does.
need to keep that one. That one, and there's two pointless episodes I love. That one, there's three actually. That one, Mad Pierrot, and the Mushroom episode.
The mushroom one's pretty funny too.
Those
yeah.
three are like my favorite episodes that have nothing to do with shit.
That's so true. I forgot
Yeah,
about
Mad
that.
Pierrot is one, like really fucking good. I think.
Which one's that one?
Remember the crazy guy with he kind of looks like the Penguin from Batman, but he's like, I don't want to say too much if you don't remember.
Is that later on in the series? Because I'm like a little over halfway through it.
It's called Pierrot Le Fou. It's
Watch that be the next episode.
Yeah, it's probably. I bet you it probably is. Guy with the top hat? No.
No.
Okay.
Unless,
just keep watching. You're gonna talk to me when you see it. You're like, that's a fucked up episode. You're like, oh shit.
All right.
It's different from like almost all the other Bebop. It's like a horror more than anything else. Like I said, it's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, yeah, but that's about all I've been doing.
All right. As for me, I've just been trying to catch up on movies. I saw a horror movie called Suspiria. It's a recreation of an old 70s movie with Taylor Swinton in it.
I thought you were about to say Taylor Swift.
No, hell no. That would be creepy as fuck, too. But no, Taylor Swinton's in it, and she actually plays 3 different roles in the movie. The movie is really fucking good. A Nutty Professor style, but, not funny, though. Yeah, so Suspiria, that was a really good movie I saw this week. I'll bring it over after the break, but I got my Scarlet Spider sweater in the mail finally. I've been waiting to get that shit for like a month or 2. Other than that, yeah, I'll bring it over after the break. Other than that, I read up on some DC comics because this week they released a lot of cool. They happen to release my favorite DC characters. This is just the regular Heroes in Crisis bullshit that I've been catching up on. It's okay. It's pretty good. It was really good up until this one. This one's a little weird. But these 2 are the new ones. Shazam, number 1. Which Shazam hasn't really gotten his own comic in the DC shit in a long time. And I'm assuming that's because the movie's coming out soon. And then Martian Manhunter. It's my favorite fucking DC character. And I haven't read a solo comic by him ever. So yeah, I got the first issue of those just because they happened to come out this week. I'm like, oh, 2 people I like. So
cool, all
reading
right.
up on a little DC. I did read the Heroes in Crisis. Like I said, it was okay. It wasn't bad. Other than that...
Oh.
Yo.
Go ahead.
X-Men Grand Design, that same classic-looking X-Men book I showed off last week. I'm almost done with that. I have the part 2. I bought that. It's called New Genesis. It has a picture of the Phoenix on the front. It's pretty badass. But other than that, that's about it. A little Soul Calibur with AJ and some other friends that we mentioned. Yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah. Back to me, though. I just remember I haven't finished it, but I'm close to finishing the Kenshin manga again. So I'm on that last book. And the first couple chapters finished the fight. I was like, whoa, and the whole Inishi thing is done. I was like, that happened so fast right now. And then the rest of the book is just them tying like loose ends and shit. I completely don't remember any of this shit right now. I was like, what the fuck, this happened? And,
which part are you reading right now?
Kenshin, the very last few chapters are just...
Oh, with Inishi, okay.
The Inishi chapter's done. That's done. But,
so now you're in the epilogue chapters, right?
Yeah. It's so weird because I like it's more than half the book. That's all like that. Like the first 2 or 3 chapters in there were just the Inishi battle finishing, and that was it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then it continues. I was like, I don't remember any of this. So I'm chipping out reading that right now. Just them like Megumi leaves and warns Kenshin about that he's sick and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's about all I've got through so far. But I just want to bring that up in case anyone was interested in how far I'm getting into that. Anyways. Okay. Oh yeah, also to kind of talk about just Unfocused stuff. Last episode.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, Wags, because we were talking about the action figure stuff, right? The Power Ranger shit, and then just Wags, William got on our YouTube channel and commented saying that he likes when we talk about shit like that.
Like what?
About the action figure stuff.
Oh yeah, only he supported more, but that's cool,
right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you guys should do like a segment about that shit,
Fuck
like
no.
every episode or something
Hell
like that,
no.
or every so often. I was like, you need to do that on our show.
Yeah, you want to fucking plug in for... Yeah, that sounds like, fuck no, we're not going to do that every time. We do it when it's cool. You tell us.
Yeah, like I'll see something once in a while and I'll mention it, but like I'm not going to dedicate a whole thing to it,
By the way, we're not this against fan suggestions. This guy is former Unfocused. So
it's just Wags. You guys see Wags plenty of time.
we don't really care what he says.
We're thinking about firing him already before he's even hired for anything, so...
Exactly.
But I tell him he needs to do it, and he's like, squeeze me in. I'm like, okay, be here Thursday. And he was going to be here, but then he didn't. And he's not here. What else did he say? Also, he mentioned too if we ever played a Kenshin fighting game on the PSP.
What?
And it had Inishi in it too. He said.
No, fuck no. I haven't even heard about this. I don't think.
No, it was a PSP game apparently.
No, I didn't know about that. We should look it up on YouTube after this. I want to see about that.
And then I want to see if there was any other comments on previous episodes too that we missed. Just real quick. We did get a review on iTunes like earlier in the year. I showed you that, right?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So just anyone out there just wants to...
continue leaving reviews.
Yeah, reviews and stuff on iTunes. That'd be awesome. Leave the 5-star rating on there, too. Also, though, I've heard, because I listened to a bunch of different podcasts, one of them was about hacking, and there was an episode about hacking iTunes to get on the top rated charts. And apparently, no one could figure out the algorithm for the longest, but all of a sudden, random podcasts would pop up on the top charts, and someone investigated it. Like, how is this happening? Like, no one's heard of these people. They're not famous. They're not any like actors,
but
or
they're on the top
celebrities.
charts.
But like, and they have, and their podcasts that show up there, barely like a few episodes, or like have no reviews or no ratings at all. So it's like, how'd you make top 200 in the world, you know? And so that they investigated it, and it turns out some people like in India, I think is what it was, found out like a little trick they can do, and they charge you $5 to show you that it can work, and then they charge you like a monthly payment to keep on doing it. And then it turns out it turns out what they do is they have like thousands of accounts to themselves, like iTunes accounts, and they go and download your podcast.
Dude,
they don't rate it or comment, you just download it.
Dude, how do you fucking get more than 3 iTunes accounts?
I don't know.
That's really fucking difficult. Like, I tried to get a second one, and they made that fucking difficult as fuck, dude.
Gotta have a shitload of email addresses, I suppose, or something. I don't know. Maybe
What
they have
the
different, maybe multiple computers or different.
I'm sure some hacker bullshit you could do.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm pretty sure they do something behind the scenes. But that just means if we want to make any top, we got to get people to actually subscribe and download shit. So anyone who's subscribed to us there, or just wants to help us out, just go and subscribe real quick and just download a couple episodes.
Or tell your friends about me.
And then tell your friends to do the same thing. And
We're
then,
also on Twitter, Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit too.
and if you have other accounts, just use that too.
All right,
But yeah.
let's jump into the news, the main part of the show, huh?
All right. Oops.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
All right, let's jump into all kinds of cool news, the main part of the show where we talk about the stuff we've learned throughout the week that we're going to share with you guys that caught our eye. AJ? What caught you?
Got me first.
Yeah, after you, man.
All right, so you want to talk about that Daredevil thing right now?
Yeah, since we both know about it, yeah, let's talk about it right
That
away.
was something that was kind of breaking news last week that we kind of talked about just really quick. Just Daredevil got canceled. That's all we knew. We didn't get to read into it or anything like that.
Yeah.
But what did you hear?
So I got a lot more about it, but how about before I tell you what I know and what my theory is, I'll tell you what we know from the actors.
Yeah.
So the Kingpin actor is pissed.
Oh, yeah, I heard that one too.
Yeah, he's not happy. Charlie Cox is also he's confused. So he's not really like angry, but he's like I don't really know what's going on, and his main thing was that he doesn't know if he will return as Matt Murdock. Because the thing that I learned is when you actually read the statement made by Netflix and Marvel, it was that Daredevil's character will live on in other projects.
And that's what they said about Luke Cage and Iron Fist as well, though.
Yeah, so that's not a bad thing. I mean, I think that's probably a good thing for them. But, a lot of people are coming into question if they're going to recast them. Honestly, I think that would be a very foolish move. It'd be very foolish to recast Daredevil at this point. Like,
yeah.
I get Iron Fist, maybe Luke Cage too, but Daredevil's pretty fucking banging right now. So
I don't think they should recast any of them personally.
No,
but,
I don't want them to.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
that'd be stupid just overall to recast anybody right now.
Yeah, people love them. But honestly, I think Marvel's smarter than that. Kevin Feige just doesn't do shit like that. Like, I was just telling a friend of mine earlier this week, Marvel never recasts anyone unless they start bugging for more money.
Unless it's Terrence Howard.
No. Like I said, unless they start bugging for more money. Edward Norton and Terrence Howard both did that. Like, it's like, nah, bro, you're out.
Wasn't Edward Norton trying to get, like, creative rights or some shit like that? Or wanted to change up the story?
Which means he would have got paid more, because now you're a writer and an actor. And they're like, no. Like, chill the fuck out. We got a plan. So, yeah, so whenever you start asking for more money and shit, that's when people start getting kicked out. Charlie Cox and the Defender people are really cool. They've been very open about being anywhere. Like, they want to be wherever they can. And so, I don't think that they would just ice them like that.
Yeah.
Also, Charlie Cox had mentioned that in his contract, he was slated to show up in at least a movie if they asked him to be.
Whoa,
yeah.
if asked.
Yeah, if asked, he had to adhere to being in one movie.
That's
from Marvel.
cool.
So it's like that contract isn't filled yet, so it's kind of like... Yeah.
But it's if asked, and he hasn't been asked, and it's not like the contract lives on forever.
No.
Until he gets a movie deal. Right?
But it's not up yet either though. So there's still time.
Yeah.
I just really don't think Marvel would do something that stupid. Like everyone loves that shit right now. Everyone loves Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Quickest way to piss everyone off right now is be like, nah, Daredevil doesn't exist. Like, like, and then why would they leave it on streaming service? Because unlike Iron Fist and Luke Cage, they said Daredevil's show will remain on Netflix for years to come.
From what I heard, that both all the series will live on Netflix because Netflix made it. They put in all the work for it.
Well, they
said
specifically with Daredevil. They said it'll stay on Netflix for years to come.
Yeah, I've heard the rest are like the same too, like Iron Fist and Luke Cage and all that too.
Okay.
Also, though, as far as the streaming goes too, Daredevil is ranked like the 4th in just the last week as far as viewers go for this show. It's 4th, like, on all of Netflix out of all their digital originals on there. It's the 4th most watched show on there.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. But yeah, it's been confirmed, it's canceled. As you can tell, all the actors are upset and confused about it. Only ones not canceled yet out of that series are Jessica Jones and Punisher, but they currently have a season practically done right now, right?
Guaranteed those will be iced as soon as they come out.
Yeah, like a month after. Because it's just like all these other ones. Iron Fist, a month after it was done, it got canceled. Luke Cage, a month after that was done, it was canceled. Daredevil, it's been a month now, got canceled.
Yeah. They got a plan.
So
I think they're moving. If you ask me, they're going to just rebrand them because they're going to call that show Daredevil and leave it on Netflix, right?
Right.
So I think they're going to go to the Marvel Disney streaming service.
Yeah, the Disney streaming service, Disney Plus.
It's just going to be a show called The Man Without Fear.
You think so?
Like, just straight up, The Man Without Fear. Everyone knows who the fuck Daredevil is. Like, it's going to work. Like, everyone's going to get it. And the other three can be grouped into Heroes for Hire.
Yeah, I was about to say that right now,
Jessica Jones don't work for free. And so, like, these fools can just adopt her mentality, join her fucking agency, and guess what? They're Heroes for Hire. Like,
does she have a different name?
What do you mean?
Jessica Jones?
No.
Like, she doesn't have, like, superhero name?
Nah, she never got to it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, but
like, just in comics in general, does she have? No? Okay.
No, Jessica Jones. And, so, yeah.
What do they just call it on the Disney service? Just call it Jessica.
Nah, Heroes for Hire, man.
Oh, no,
you call it Alias.
Yeah, I was going to say Alias. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to go for. I knew she had some type of title or name.
That could work. I still think Heroes for Hire would be best because they've all been in that team before. You know what I mean?
I can see Luke Cage and Iron Fist doing
Misty Knight's from Heroes for Hire. You know, like,
oh, there you go.
Like, that would put all of them in one place. You know, like make them a team.
But that's our theory that Disney is just canceling everything on Netflix so they can take it over to their service. So everything's all in one big box. You know, so it's not had to outsource their shit and all that.
And then we can see Kingpin in a Spider-Man movie, possibly.
Hopefully, yeah, which he said he wants to do.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's a good one.
See.
Glad you brought that up. While we're on the topic of movies, we had a little bit of a reveal about Deadpool. If you want to call it that, it could just be fucking Ryan Reynolds talking shit. But there was a new trailer for the Once Upon a Deadpool movie. For anyone that doesn't know, Once Upon a Deadpool is a new Deadpool movie that's in theaters right now as we speak. It's a slightly Christmas-fied version of Deadpool 2. There's going to be less violence, less cussing, less nudity, and you're going to be able to just, like... Basically, it's a Deadpool movie you can take your kids to, and adults can still laugh at it. Like, you know, you still have a good time. But, you know, it's going to definitely be toned down. And then in the trailer of this newest trailer for it, Deadpool says specifically to the other actor in there, he's like, it's a family movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's also about money. Also about Disney.
Yeah.
That's what he says in that order. Like,
yeah, that's
true. So, no one knows if that's just Fox being smartasses or if that's really, like, Disney's way of, like, slowly sneaking their fingers into all this shit.
Right.
Which I wouldn't be mad about. Like, if you're going to bring your Disney shit into this, that's an okay way.
Yeah.
You know, you make a PG-13 Deadpool and he still fucking jokes about it and shit. Like, all right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but we'll see how they go with it. But
that was Fred Savage, too, by the way.
That was who?
Fred Savage, The Wonder Years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess from Wonder Years?
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. And then he actually said, is like, oh, no efforts, unless it's Fred Savage. He says that at the end.
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, so that shit's... Was that coming out, like, Christmas week or something?
I think it's out now.
Is it already out?
Yeah, I think it's already out.
Snap.
Once Upon a Deadpool, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check, but...
I didn't see it.
I would if there weren't so many good fucking movies out right now. Like, there's so many things I gotta see. Like,
yeah, there's so many things that come out, like, I completely forgot about, and I was like, oh, shit, that's already out, and then other shit's coming out pretty soon. Like, surprisingly, winter is busy now.
Yeah, this is a really busy winter, because, dude, Mary Poppins is out.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah, Mary Poppins is out now.
Shit.
Fucking Deadpool is about to be out.
Yeah, but
Into
Bumblebee.
the Spider-Verse, Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Like, and I heard Into the Spider-Verse and Bumblebee are both the shit. Like, it was like, dude, that
just
sucks. That sucks for us. Like, I'm supposed to be buying presents right now. I can go see every fucking movie that's coming out.
Exactly.
But yeah.
And then like with holidays and people that work in retail, like they can't go to the movies right now. They're fucking doing like double shifts and shit.
That's
you know
crazy.
how the holiday season gets. What's wrong with you, Hollywood? Anyways.
Glad we don't work in retail anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, your turn, AJ, if you like.
All right, so over the weekend, they did the Tekken World Tour, or World Tournament, or is it World Tour? One of the WTW, or I'm sorry, TWT is the initials that are going, so I can't remember if it was tour or tournament. But anyways, so over the weekend, they had like, you know, the top, because they've been doing this for months, right, the World Tour, and then with just tournaments and stuff, and it finally came down to like a final, like top 16 or whatever, 32 I think is what they did over the weekend, and on Sunday they did the final like top 8 matches and all that. And I remember a few months ago, even at EVO actually, I saw a Panda from Korea.
Oh, good Panda?
Yeah, good Panda. And I saw him at EVO too, and he's just wrecking fools, right? And everyone's thinking there's no way this fool's ever going to make it like all the way #1 ever, right? Because he's a Panda, low tier character, everyone keeps saying every time he shows up.
For anyone that doesn't know about Tekken, Panda's never top tier. It's never in the top 5 characters of the game. Panda's always like kind of more towards the middle or the bottom.
Usually the bottom though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that kept happening. But that Panda made it to the finals and beyond. Won.
What? He won?
Panda won.
A Panda?
Rangchu won, yeah, from Korea, using the Panda. He beat one of the Tekken gods. What's his name? Shit. I can't remember his name right now. But he beat him. A Dragunov player.
Wow.
Oh my god, what's his name? Someone in chat knows. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, he won. And then at the end of that, you know, the presented of the trophy and stuff, like Harada came up there, you know, because he's been there the whole weekend checking it out. And then he got up there and then get a microphone. He's like, Panda? Really?
Wow, Harada said that too? Yeah. Wow. Wow.
That was hilarious.
You heard I said Panda?
Really? With his, you know, broken English and shit.
That's hilarious. Comedy, bro. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious. In between the finals, though, they gave us some announcement. So season 2 continuing, we got some new character announcements.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So they first showed off Armor King. And
first they showed off Murdoch.
Oh, no, yeah, they showed off Murdoch first. Craig Murdoch. And then,
like... you see the tip of the boot of the character, and everyone starts fucking going wild already, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't even know who it was yet, and we were already cheering. I was like...
What was funny, though, is the way they presented that. Well, Harada was there, of course, gave us Craig Murdoch video. That trailer ended, and then like, okay, you guys want another video? He's like, okay, we got one more Craig Murdoch trailer. And, you know, they played the next trailer, and it's top for Murdoch right there. And then the other character steps in, and that's when Armor King's foot hits the ground. Everyone starts going crazy, and it's like, it's Armor King.
Damn. So, and then he was like, what did he say? I'll see you in hell or something.
Yeah, it's like, I'm your one-way ticket to hell.
Yeah, that growl says I'm your one-way ticket to hell.
Yeah, subtitles.
I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
He looked pretty badass, too. He's got the poison breath again. You know, he's got the fucking mean tackles.
Yeah.
Chain throws.
He looks like he looks slower, like a slower, powerful king, which I think he's normally always been.
Yeah.
You know, as of recently anyways. And then at the end of that trailer, we got a little sneak peek at the next DLC character, which would be Julia. Which,
you know, this guy
finally.
This guy's been waiting for Julia for a year and a half or something like that for Tekken.
Fuck, man.
Everyone doesn't know Julia's been in the game since Tekken 3, and like she's been in every game, and then all of a sudden they just dropped her. Like,
she was, her style and her, like, you know, characteristics were like in like Tekken 1 with Michelle.
Or was it 1? It's 1, huh?
Michelle, I'm pretty sure Michelle was in 1. She was definitely in 2, and then Julia replaced her in 3 and beyond. Yeah. And then it wasn't until Tag to like start messing with her, and they made her into like a luchador for a little bit, but she was a mask character called JC. I was like, what the fuck? And they changed her a little bit again this time. She seems to be like the old Julia, but with new hobbies, it looks like.
Yeah, she's an Instagram girl, it seems.
No, she's like a Twitch streamer. Because she was
taking videos on her phone, right?
Yeah, she had a iPad or some shit, and she's like, okay, stream is live, you know. So it's like, oh shit, she's a fucking streamer now. and then also what I like though is like I like how they made her like not so like woman sex appeal ish, you know.
That's usually the thing about that's one of the things about Julia, but this time they took that away. It's more like she's just fun and strong. And
they never really emphasize that with her, but she would have a few outfits like that sometimes. But this time not at all. She looks like, you know, her hair's a mess and all that, and she's just wearing like plaid, you know, sweater and whatever, which I kind of like the style. It's awesome. But you know, I'm just excited for Julia. Hopefully we'll get a trailer for her. I don't know when. What I'm thinking though, because someone noted that Julia is the 8th DLC character for Tekken. I'm like, whoa, Julia's the 8th character for DLC. Like, my favorite number is 2, 8, And then it's like, imagine they would drop a trailer, or maybe even the character herself, in like February, maybe February 8th. Who knows? Right?
Keep dreaming. Man. Keep dreaming.
At the earliest, I would want that. But yeah, I mean, also Murdoch and Armor King available now. They dropped Monday morning. They were released. So anyone want? I'm definitely gonna buy season 2. So when I actually have the money now, so I'll probably do that over the weekend.
After this?
Yeah, after this probably, maybe, yeah. But yeah, look out for that if you're playing Tekken still. Right. Do it.
Other thing I'll talk about real quickly. It's oddly the most underwhelming news, but kind of one of the biggest news of the week.
Whoa. Game
of Thrones, the teaser came out. Don't get me wrong, they don't show you shit. They do this every time a season comes out.
I saw it right now too. I'm like, that's it. I'm like,
I saw it too. Like literally right before you guys watched it, I saw it too, and I was like, what? Yeah. And they do this every time. Like, they give you a teaser, and it's just it's a metaphorical thing.
It's literally a teaser.
Yeah, like every time there's a metaphor of what's going on in the season. And this is the end, so we already know. It makes this the most pointless pointless teaser. So you see, half of the map. The big map is like a game board of Westeros or anything. So the north, the Jon Snow and all them, they're all freezing over. The not them, but their symbol, the wolf.
Yeah.
They're all freezing over, and then it shows the Lannister side with the lion. Yeah. They're fucking burning to the ground, and the fire and the ice meet in the middle, and it stops and causes like these huge mountain rifts and shit.
Yeah.
It's
That's
cool.
all it is.
It's
cool animation. That's all it is.
It just tells us what we already know. Like, I mean, if you let's really get deep with it. We really want to be like specific to help people out. I mean, it means the Lannisters are about to burn themselves from the insides out. Probably Jaime's gonna kill Cersei, or like Cersei's gonna try to betray Daenerys in a way that fucks them up. Because Daenerys already proved she's not afraid to burn traitors alive. And if Cersei betrays on this deal they got going right now, I could see her burning her alive. And, maybe everyone will hate Daenerys for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot they had some type of truce at the end. Huh?
Yeah, Daenerys is working with the King of the North and the Dragon Queen to attack the White Walkers.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the plan. Cersei and Tyrion had a little secret meeting. I really fucking hope Tyrion doesn't fucking turn his back on us after all this shit.
Oh my god, that would be the worst.
It could happen, bro. They're talking
actually,
like he loves his family. They talked about it all season. I really hope that's not what's happening. But, it could be. But, and we already know, I don't think I have to explain the ice part. They're fucking overrun with White Walkers right now. Like, they broke the wall. They're coming in.
More importantly, though, A Song of Fire and Ice, which is the name of the book, right?
It's the finale,
Yeah, so.
And everyone thought it was going to end with, like, Jon Snow versus Daenerys. But no, it might be fucking the survivors of the fire versus the White Walkers, like,
or maybe that's a sign of them just coming together. Maybe White Walkers are going to form a team and beat Cersei down or some shit.
Maybe Greg's in the White Walker team.
Maybe we never knew what happened to him.
True. Yeah, man. So anyway, Game of Thrones teaser didn't really tell us much. I'm just reading really deep into it. Hoping it's a metaphor.
I can't even do that. I need to watch. I want to watch the whole series again before it comes out.
You want to watch the first episode of this? Oh, you said the whole series.
I want to watch the whole series because I haven't seen it like twice yet, and I like doing that because I always go back and like, oh, now all this makes sense now, and they're like, oh, what the fuck, this guy. I remember seeing an episode or a while back, like from the first season. I was like, whoa, he was here since then. Like,
you know what's funny you said about that? One of my coworkers did rewatch Game of Thrones. She just caught up from rewatching it from the beginning. She's already seen it, but she watched it again.
Yeah.
She said the thing that most stood out to her, one, like little side conversations between people, she caught her attention more, and two, some of the jokes were so much funnier. She said this time going around again, because she said especially a lot of the jokes make a lot of little nods to like shit that's gonna happen, and when you know that now, you're kind of like, oh, what the fuck. Like she gave me some examples, like,
and they're probably easier to understand now because now that you watch it so much, you kind of get the accent down.
Yeah,
and now you can understand them better.
Oh yeah, because the first season that was fucking me up a little bit.
Yeah, me too, a lot.
Like season 2 or 3, I was cool. I was like, okay, I could speak that shit if I want to. But so Game of Thrones, that's all I was gonna say about that. AJ, next piece of news.
So Pokemon Go.
What's new?
Finally, they announced that PvP is about to happen in Pokemon Go.
Oh, finally!
So trainer versus trainer. Yep, exactly, right? In that first trailer, before the game was even out, we got little hints that, you're going to be able to battle other people, and never came out. And then finally they announced it's going to be coming soon. I thought it would be today, but I guess it wasn't today because I opened the game today and nothing new was going on there. So definitely by the end of the month, though, 'cause that's what they said. By the end of this year, for sure, it'll be out. So soon. And then all we know so far is that, actually, I think we know a lot, but you can choose 3 Pokemon. You can battle people anywhere around you. You just got to let them scan your code. There's a code you're given, and you can give it to whoever you want to battle. Or if you have like your friends, if you ranked up far enough with your friends, if you're great friends or whatever the highest ranked is, then you can battle from wherever. Oh, okay. So if they live in New York and you're in Cali, then you can battle each other if you reach that stat yet. There's also 3 different leagues. There's a Master League, an Ultra League, and a Great League. Like a Great Ball, an Ultra Ball, and a Master Ball.
Okay.
And those leagues are just different levels, pretty much. So, like, Great League would be, like, low-level, low CP mons. Ultra League would be somewhere in the middle. And then Master is, like, everything goes. So that's the different leagues you got to deal with there. And then, and no word, I haven't seen yet exactly how the battles are supposed to go down yet. But it seems to be somewhat on the same system. There's a shield option now all of a sudden. So if you want to block an attack, you push a certain button to block. But you only get like so many attempts to do that though. And you got to be perfect with it too. So that's about all I know. Also, there's something about if you give your Pokemon certain berries or candies before the match starts, you'll get an option to get a third move that you can use against your opponent, which can add some more randomness to the game, so your opponent can't predict you so hard. Because it's so easy to predict what Pokemons are going to have which attacks right now, because every Pokemon can only have 2 attacks, and those pools for what the 2 attacks are really small too. There's like 4 or 5 options for each, for the first or second attack. So it kind of makes it easy to guess what your opponent's going to bring. But with that new option there, it might, spice it up a little bit when it comes to battling competitively and all that. So that's all. That's all we know so far. Nothing's dropped yet, but look out for that soon.
All right.
Finally. And the game will be complete.
Yeah, the circle is now complete. Okay, one last piece of news before we go into Music of the Week, because this is a big one I think we're going to talk about for a minute. Captain Marvel trailer.
Oh, yeah.
The second one released.
Yeah.
So, when the first one came out, I liked the first trailer a lot, but a lot of people were saying that it was a little bit underwhelming, like, you didn't really get to see much of her powers and shit,
True,
right?
Yep.
Man, this one fucking shut that shit up real quick, huh?
Yeah, the trailer was pretty dope, pretty epic. It gives you more, story in it, too, so we kind of know a little bit more about exactly what's going on. Yeah, and we got to see some, finished animation and stuff for her powers and all that, which looked pretty dope.
Yeah, the way she's flying and fighting, that's a lot more like the comic character I've grown to learn when I was a kid. So that was cool. I thought almost they weren't going to let her fly from the first trailers. I thought she was going to fly to the end of the movie or something. I was like... Because most of the shit she was doing is grounded and punching and
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was a lot better. You get to see more of her flying. I think we might even see Binary there at the end.
It looked like it. She's glowing pretty hot.
Glowing,
so...
her hair was standing up and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is Super Saiyan in live action.
Oh, speaking of hair and all that, I like what they did with the helmet.
Hey, everyone. Hey, I knew that was the moment. The moment they showed the helmet and her hair fell down.
Yeah, I was like,
everyone fucking
dope.
fell in love. Right afterwards, I saw gifs everywhere of her hair fucking falling down from the mohawk.
Yeah.
And everyone was just fucking tripping, bro. I knew that was gonna be the moment. That looked so fucking cool for a second. And
that's dope.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, that was one of my favorite moments. Okay, that makes the whole mohawk thing make so much more sense. I like how they do that with these movies now. You see something that's gonna look stupid, and they make it work. You're like, okay, I'm good with that.
Oh, someone just said they just released a trailer for Mortal Kombat 11. Maybe we'll show you guys that later.
Yeah, Game Awards are going on right now. So
oh, by the way, Dragon Ball FighterZ won Fighting Game of the Year.
Oh, for real?
Fucking smoked Tekken and
Soul.
And Soul.
Yeah, and Street Fighter as well. Then
Soul could get it next year. Soul could still get it next year, I think.
Maybe, but technically, because I was thinking about this, how does Street Fighter get into that? It's because it's arcade edition.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It has to be the arcade edition, huh?
Yeah, that was, that was,
That was the whole problem with it, right?
No, that was one of the whole problem with it, is that's how it got nominated to be part of that this year. Because Street Fighter's been out for 2 or 3 years already.
Yeah, and there was no arcade edition. Everyone was like, what the fuck?
But arcade edition dropped this year, so that's why Street Fighter Arcade Edition was a nominee.
See, Capcom's fucking shady, too. I think that they might have done that, waited an extra year longer than they had to make sure they perfected the little things that people didn't like about the game. Mm-hmm. And then they fucking put the arcade edition out.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make these awards now.
No, I think Arcade Edition was just, Ultra, pretty much, it's just a new version with a new name to, get people to come back to it, like, oh, it's different now, but really it's the same shit. It's just new characters. That's honestly what it is.
True.
And I think that's like trend now, honestly, because Tekken's doing it. I feel like Soul Calibur's about to do that too. So, but I mean, thing. It's working though. But anyways.
Oh yeah, we got off topic real quick. Yeah, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel.
Captain Marvel, that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any theories? Because this trailer is actually really fucking confusing to me. When I saw this, because I thought I had an idea of what the movie was about. And, I've read a lot of her comics in the past. Mm-hmm. This trailer confused the shit out of me. I was like, I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Well, like, the character. I don't know the character. So I'm coming into this, like, brand new person, like, never... I have no first impressions yet, really, other than she looks like a dope character.
I know a lot about her, but they've rejumped her in the past, like, 6 years, 5 or 6 years, so she's quite different from what I know. I heard they're going to keep elements of the old one, but, like, they're mainly going to be using the new one.
And I know none of that, so I'm not affected by any of that.
Yeah, I know nothing about the new one, but the things I can tell you about it is that, she's basically a human that's grafted with the abilities of another race because of some machine. That's what I know about her. But in this, like, it seems like...
get my opinion first, because I have no connection to her past at all. So, from what I can tell so far is that, it looks like she was an Earthling. She got captured or something somehow, and she got reinvented with Kree blood and all that or something, and wiped her memory in the process, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so now she got these powers, and she's made more powerful just by that happening to her. But I guess somehow she lands back on Earth, and she's trying to. She has these visions of things that she knows, but she doesn't know where they came from. So I figured that's going to be half of the movie, is her trying to figure out her past, and somehow maybe find out that she's actually from Earth. Skrull versus Kree, that's the other thing I see going on too. Big war. Yeah, and she's kind of been recruited to fight on the Kree side, it seems. So there's going to be some dead Skrulls, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely old lady Skrulls.
And then, yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so maybe that's why she's on Earth too. Maybe she followed one and then find out, okay, there's some Skrulls on Earth here. I got to, protect this, and fight them off here because these are my enemies. And in that process of doing that, I guess that's why she ends up on Earth. That she ends up finding visions and connecting things here and there.
Yeah.
And then there's a cat that Nick Fury likes. That's the other thing I got.
That's her buddy named Chewie.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, actually. Yeah.
It actually starts off as a squirrel, and then it becomes a cat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think they thought the cat made more sense or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool they added that too.
Nick Fury's in there, I see. He has both eyes. He's probably going to lose it by the end of the movie. Some people are guessing the cat might do it.
Some people are guessing that, that the cat's a Skrull.
The cat's going to take Fury's eye.
Some people are also theorizing that...
Dude, what that is because you just told me that the cat was a Skrull at one point, right?
No, it was an alien. It wasn't
it was an alien, but what if they made him into a Skrull?
Maybe.
And that's what took Fury's eye, because he liked the cat in the trailer.
I actually said squirrel. Squirrel.
Oh, you said squirrel.
It was a squirrel. But
okay.
But it was an alien squirrel. So,
damn, either way.
So you're still right. Squirrel sounds like scroll, so you never know. Hey, that could be the pun.
You never know, yeah.
But, so I like what your analysis is. I mean, like I said, I don't know what they're doing
right now.
I don't know what they're doing with the modern one. I do have a theory that, because I think what you're saying is basically what the modern Captain Marvel is. But my theory is Marvel loves to turn the comics on their heads. I think she's really going to be a fucking Skrull. I think there was a Carol Danvers. She died. A Skrull clone was made after her, and she really thinks she's fucking Carol Danvers.
Whoa.
And then, she believes, she even has the memories, so she's like, yeah, that's who I am. Since she finds out she's a Skrull. But then you got the hero's decision. Am I going to go be a Skrull, or am I going to be who I really fucking believe I'm going to be? That would make Captain Marvel fucking powerful, like, really strong, you know what I mean? Like, she decided to be who she wanted to be rather than be a Skrull, even though she's programmed for that.
Damn.
Just because there's a lot of confusion with things, like, going on, because it looks like the Kree reprogrammed her, but it kind of looks to me from the trailers the Kree might actually be the bad guys secretly.
Possibly, yeah.
And we know Ronan kind of, like, goes on a crazy-ass warpath later.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to make him do that. Because he kind of seems like a nice guy from the trailer.
Yeah, we kind of don't like Krees already.
Just from what we know of them,
from Guardians and all that, yeah.
Yeah, from Guardians, yeah, they're kind of dicks, right?
Yeah, huh.
So, that's just something I'm going to throw out there, that's all. That's all I want to say.
That's interesting.
Just a theory. Not saying that's what's
because
happening.
We're all expecting like a Secret War movie later on in a few years from now. Since they're introducing us to Skrulls now, right?
Yeah, when I see a Beyonder, I'll believe Secret Wars. I have to see a Beyonder to believe if Secret Wars is going to happen, so.
Man.
All right, so with that said, let's jump into Music of the Week, yeah?
Yes, let's go ahead and do that. How do I do this? This button?
That's the one.
Music power.
Right. Part of the show where we take a break and share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to or what we think you should be listening to.
Yep, and this week.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah, this year too, though, you know?
Damn, should we do something for the end of the year?
Oh, we always do something weird. Yeah, we will, for sure. But mine is going to be from the long fucking awaited Black Thought solo album.
Oh, I thought you were going to say J Electronica.
Who is J Electronica? Like, I'll get that when I get Detox. I feel like they're going to come in a bundle, you know? Yeah, so.
Along with, like, Half-Life 3 or some shit.
Yeah, Damn, you just get Half-Life 3 as a bonus, you know?
You get by Half-Life 3, it comes with 2 albums, you know? Detox and J
Electronica's album. But yeah, I've been waiting for this for like fucking 6 years. Black Thought finally put out a solo album. And This track is called, the album's called Streams of Thought, Volume 2. The EP's called Volume 1.
Of Thought, Black Thought.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like that's a nod to, originally I heard this album was going to be with Danger Mouse, and it's going to be called Dangerous Thoughts.
Oh.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. So
that would have been cool, though.
Yeah, but now, Stream of Thought, I'm guessing that this is what it is. This song is called Soundtrack of Confusion. AJ, right. What's yours?
So start plugging your shit in while I talk about this one. So, I've been watching all these YouTube rappers for the last couple weeks, and they're doing diss tracks at each other and shit. It's been getting pretty heated. And then someone got called out named Dax, and I actually came across this Dax guy a few months ago, and he had a track. I'm like, oh shit, he sounds pretty dope. I gotta look into this guy a lot more later on. Apparently, he got called out somewhere, and so he was in a diss track. But this dude is pretty sick. I think he's from L.A., so he's native to us here. So I'm gonna play one of his tracks called. Actually, this is a remix of that Panda song, so it's called Lost Brother Remix. Remember Panda? Panda.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't do any shit like that though. He's pretty sick.
I like the beats, so that's fine.
But yeah, he makes the song so much better because the beat is dope, but the original is just like, okay, whatever. It's funny, yeah, right. But this one just makes it sound like so much doper.
All right.
But anyways, that's Dax, my track this week.
Music of the week. Enjoy. We'll be back after these messages.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Yeah, and my song again was "Soundtrack to Confusion" by Black Thought from his solo album called "Stream of Thought." And AJ?
Mine was artist called Dax, and with this track was a Panda Lost Brother remix. So he's just rapping on someone else's beat, but he has original shit though. That's really dope for sure.
Actually has some bars. He's pretty good. So.
Yeah, no, he's really dope. Like I was talking about, like they did some diss tracks this week, right? And dude went so fucking hard, dude. I was like, fuck. Like he was, I don't know. He blew everyone else out of the water for sure. But he's dope. Check him out. I recommend.
And if y'all don't know Black Thought, come on, man, it's the roots.
Right. All right. And then should we talk about what we're seeing? This this Nick S352 in chat was saying.
Oh yeah. Let's mention real quick.
Yeah, because we're talking about, Captain Marvel and stuff, and I couldn't see the whole chat room. But he also says supposedly it's a cat alien with universes inside it. LMAO. Crazy shit.
Yeah, and it's true. Well, I didn't know that much, so that's pretty cool.
Which would be interesting. Which just brings us to believe that the cat's name is Orion, probably, so the galaxy is on Orion's belt.
There you go. A little Men in Black reference for your eyes.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said that. Anyways.
All right, let's jump back into the news.
Okay.
Wrong button. This is the news. The news.
The news. Let's get it.
You want to kick us off, AJ?
All right. So, guess what drops tomorrow? Which we already talked about. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch.
Yeah, I got some news for that too. Perfect.
Yeah. So, just want to give you guys just a heads up and reminder that if you get the game before, I believe it's January 31st, then you'll be guaranteed to get Piranha Plant, the DLC character. It's supposed to be dropping out in February, I believe is when he's supposed to be dropping.
Yep, February.
But you can get him for free. If not, then you got to pay for him like everyone else is going to have to when they start dropping those DLCs and that whole bundle season pass type of thing going on there. Also, to register, or not to register, but to get him, like not only do you have to buy the game, but if you buy it digitally, it'll automatically be like locked into your account and all that, so you don't got to worry about it. But if you buy the physical copy, then you got to link that physical copy to your Nintendo account so you can get the code for the DLC, or so the game knows that you're good to get the DLC when it drops. So just a heads up on that. How you register it, I have no idea. So Google it. But just letting you guys know, if you got the game or you can begin it before January or by January, then you want to do that.
All right. So I was gonna mention, since we're talking about Super Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
they've already released. There's a few ways to unlock the characters.
You know, it was funny. I was watching a video about that last night because since the game leaked, like last week and shit, people were able to figure out shit. And I was watching a video about like 3 different ways to unlock characters fast. And it was at night. I was tired. I was like in bed watching this video, and I kept falling asleep on number 3. And every time I'll wake up halfway through, I'm like, oh, okay, we're at number 3. Let me rewind it. And I rewind it, and I fall asleep again. So I don't know what the third way is.
Shit, I don't know if they're... Damn, I didn't know about third
But
way.
I know 3 ways. One way was to just do the story mode shit.
It's called something of light. Hold on.
Yeah.
Season of Light or something like that.
Embassy?
Oh, World of Light.
World of Light. Yes, World of Light.
That's the one where everyone gets destroyed except for Kirby.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to start off with Kirby and all that, and just fight your way through the game. And then supposedly there might be
Classic mode.
well, aside from World of Light, there might be a World of Darkness too.
What?
After you beat the World of Light, maybe. That's what some people were saying. I don't know though, and I don't really care because I'm probably not going to play it. But Classic mode was the other way. But there's a tree to do it. Certain characters will unlock other characters, and those other characters may unlock other characters.
Much like the old game, you had to beat it with a Pokemon character to get a Pokemon character, shit like that,
Right.
I'm sure I'm sure we're all smart enough to figure out how to get who, as far as the classic mode goes.
Actually, some of them didn't make sense. I was looking at the tree.
Really?
Yeah, some of them didn't make sense. Like, I forgot who it was, but it unlocked either Ness or someone else, and or Jigglypuff. Like, something unlocked Ness or Jigglypuff. And it was like, okay, I think it was like, I don't know, I forgot. Or maybe Jigglypuff unlocked Ness or Wario. I forgot what it was, but it was something weird. It didn't really make sense. Yoshi unlocks no one, unfortunately.
What?
So I can't use Yoshi. And then the tree just breaks down even more sometimes, depending on the character, too. So I don't think it's that simple.
I wonder if if Jigglypuff and Ness are connected from the original 4 fighters. Jigglypuff, Ness, Falcon, and...
Yeah, I wonder if we can
Who was
find
the
it right
fourth one?
now.
Do you remember? Jigglypuff, Ness, Falcon, Captain Falcon, and
Luigi?
And Luigi, right? Maybe the 4 of them are connected. Interesting, yeah. Okay, we'll have to look more into that and give you some more details in the future. But yeah, classic mode, World of Light, and then like AJ said, you can get the DLC brawler right away.
I don't think it's right away. I think it's when it drops. You'll get it for free.
Afforded that character whenever they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. Not much else they've said about it. But AJ said it leaked. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the game had leaks, so people were able to figure it out. I read a headline somewhere saying that supposedly whoever leaked it was from Mexico, and now Mexico's like banned from certain shit in the game now.
That's not fair.
I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's kind of something that I saw like randomly somewhere. But yeah, Smash Ultimate. We'll be talking a lot more about it next week, probably.
Yep, definitely after we played it.
Yeah.
All right. AJ, your turn.
Alrighty, shit. So Epic Games, they are gonna open their own store, like gaming store, where you'll be able to sell games there, and you can buy games from their shit, similar to like Steam or anything else that exists like that. But so far, Steam's the biggest one right now. But yeah, so they're gonna do their own thing. What's crazy about the way they're doing it though is like the way like most other people like iTunes even and Steam do is like when you put a game or something on that service, they get a 30% cut, and then you get the other 70%, right? Which is kind of a lot, 30% if you think about it. The way what Epic's gonna do though is they're only gonna take 12%, meaning you'll get to keep the other 88% to yourself.
Smart move, edging out the competition, huh?
Yeah, right? So that's pretty crazy. Steam kind of does this, but not even to that degree, though. Like, if you sell, like, 1 million copies, then they'll take a lesser cut eventually, once you reach that, though. But, no, Epic's right away. 12% is all they're taking. And then I think their store just launched today. So people go check it out. I don't know. I think I had a list here of what was on it. What's on it? Oh, by the way, Epic's Game is the group that made Fortnite. Oh, is this it? Journey's on there. What? Oh, coming soon. Journey's coming to PC soon, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, like Steam?
Probably. It just says coming soon to the Epic Store, but just PC in general, yeah. Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, Outer Wilds, Darksiders 3, Subnautic, I don't know any of these games, honestly.
Never heard of any of those.
I've never heard of any of these right now.
Hades looks cool, but I never heard of it.
Maneater. Oh shit. World War Z. It's like the only one I recognize. But yeah, I guess those are some games maybe. But yeah, I know Game Awards are dropping a lot of shit right now, but we'll probably talk more about that next week. Just like Mortal Kombat 11 apparently has a trailer, so we'll talk about that next week, I suppose.
All right. In my news, Black Mirror, which is basically Twilight Zone on crack with technology involved. It's an amazing show, Netflix original. They might have fucked up and released a tweet on Netflix's account.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that tweet accidentally said a release date of Black Mirror's next season.
Whoa.
Which is December 28th, and it's listed as Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. Like, there's a name for the next season. That was pulled off on the same day, offline, right away. Like, they tweeted it, like, 6 hours later, they pulled it right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
so it was a mistake then, maybe.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to put that up, I don't think. But the reason that everyone's pretty sure it's happening is it's a year to the day of last time's release. Like, almost a year. It's like 1 day off of a year to when it came out last time.
Right.
So it's looking pretty accurate. That day is December 28th. Last year it was December 27th, I believe. I believe it was December 27th that we got Black Mirror again. That's all we know. There's no other information. I would say definitely keep an eye on your Netflix. You'll probably hear about it in a week or so, like, that it's really coming out, if it's really coming out.
It's really...
Right? I mean, I would assume in a week they'd probably tell you, like, oh, Black Mirror's coming, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a pretty big show. So,
yeah,
so
they would announce it, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, keep your eye open for that. AJ?
Another thing I want to throw out there really quick for the Game Awards. I guess they had a thing for best, like, competitive gamer or some shit like that. What's his name won? Oh my god, the furry dude. Sonic Fox. So Sonic Fox won, best gamer or competitive gamer of the year. Or something like that. I just want to throw it out there.
Do you think it's well deserved?
I guess he had a big year. He always does. He's like big in Dragon Ball Z. He over the past couple Evos, he's won multiple games at Evo. So yeah, I think so. Right. He's having a good year. Why not?
Now it's better.
In other fighting game news, though, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. I know we mentioned this earlier, but apparently they're going to be doing something new pretty soon. December 11th, which is in a few days, they're going to start having ads appear in the game in Street Fighter.
What?
Yep. You're going to get ads now.
Capcom fucking up, dude. Are you serious?
Those ads, though, will only appear in loading screens or the background of the stages, which kind of makes sense. Billboards in the background. I think they can get away with it. Also, on outfits. So certain outfits you might be able to get, they may have some type of ad on them.
See, I was just thinking it was cool until you told me the outfits.
The outfits?
People are going to be sponsored by Starbucks. Like fucking Steve Fox is going to be sponsored by Starbucks.
That'd be
dope.
You
serious? No,
not Steve
that,
Fox. Steve Fox is not in Street Fighter.
Oh, he said Street Fighter. That's right. Ken,
Yeah.
like whatever. Like that's silly,
Ken
bro.
would still go to Starbucks.
He would, but that's not the point. I don't think he would wear it on his gi.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah, so that's what they're going to do. I think it makes sense. I mean, because there's clothing that exists, right? Look, I'm wearing an Evo shirt right now, I'm advertising in a way, no? So
yeah, but it's all about if they pick the right advertisement.
What if someone comes through with a Adidas, jump shoot or
That's
something?
what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's okay. Like, it might be all right, but, and then what's next? Like, like a George Foreman grill, shirt, like someone's gonna be
That'd be dope.
No, it wouldn't. Stop it. It wouldn't.
Dude, we got like all types of branding in Splatoon and shit.
I don't like. It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
I think if they do it subtly, and it's put in places where it makes sense, then I'm like whatever. What's cool about it though is that if you have the option to turn off the ads, so if you don't care for it, you don't want it, you can turn them off and never see them. And you'll be fine.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine.
But if you do so, you'll miss out on extra fight money that you can earn when in ranked battles and shit like that.
Dude,
it's hard to get fight money already. And fight money is what you need to unlock other characters and stages without having to pay actual money.
Wow. These guys they're really trying, huh? I mean, I honestly, I could get over it if it's just over. If you can turn them off for fight money, I wouldn't mind. It would suck.
Leave them on, earn extra fight money, turn them off. It'll be like how it is right now.
That's fine. At least the option's there. I'm not mad at
options there though. So if you're not into it, I'm gonna have it on. I need some extra fight money. I haven't played a game in a while anyway.
Yeah,
so.
if you take your time, that's cool. You're right. You can turn it on sometimes and then turn it off when you're fucking annoyed by it. That's cool.
Yeah, it depends on how annoying it actually is though too. But it's not gonna take up any load time. Everything's gonna be running exactly the same. You'll just notice an ad somewhere in the background or on someone's shirt or some shit. That's all it is. Also, the game on the 11th as well will be for free for a week. So from the 11th to the 18th of this month, December 2018, on Steam and PS4, you can play for free.
All right.
So if anyone wants to, kind of on the fence about whether or not they want to buy the game, but you want to try it out first, here's your chance.
All right. Breaking news.
Oh, shit.
All right. So I was just told by my girlfriend that they're making a new Fruits Basket anime.
Whoa.
I fucking know. All right, so anyone doesn't know, I'm more of an action adventure type of anime guy, like crazy fights, crazy thinking and shit.
Yeah.
I'm in love with this fucking anime called Fruits Basket. It's one of my personal top 10s. I'm not gonna say top 10 I've ever watched. It's my personal top 10s. I fucking love Fruits Basket.
There's a lot of anime that exists like that. That's like kind of drama based that I've never really watched or never interested in. That's like the only one I've actually seen.
You need to watch Honey and Clover.
Oh shit!
It's a little bit better than Fruits Basket.
I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah, I think you would like it. It's really good. It's a little bit better than Fruits Basket.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it goes for 2 seasons, so you're gonna you feel better about it. Like got a lot, you know.
Yeah, Fruits Basket was kind of short. I know it was based off a manga too.
Yeah,
and it was even shorter than the manga.
Yeah, it was an adaptation, so they kind of condensed it.
So what is this going to be? Is this going to be? Is there more manga, or are they going to do the whole manga this time? Or some shit?
It's going to be similar to Sailor Moon. They're going to retell it true to the manga. Funimation is involved, so as the subtitled episodes will be coming out, the live streamed English episodes will be coming out on Funimation.com.
Nice.
Supposedly they found a good amount of the voice actors from the original.
Yeah, Yusuke was in there. He was the cow.
Mm-hmm. and luckily they have a lot of these guys. Oh, and so was his girlfriend. What's her name? Keiko.
Keiko?
Yeah, she's Toru.
Toru? Yeah, okay.
And then,
I remember, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I remember now.
They probably have these guys all available because they're recording Yu Yu Hakusho right now.
And then Kyo was freaking Jin the Windmaster.
Jin the Windmaster, yeah. But yeah, they're recording Yu Yu Hakusho right now, so that's probably why they have all these guys on hand, you know what I mean? They're in conversation with them and shit. So, which, by the way, cool. I can't wait for fucking... They said they're going to stream that as soon as that comes out, too. Yu Yu Hakusho All Out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. But yeah, keep an eye out for Fruits Basket. Like I said, it will be simulcast, so you'll get in both Japanese and English. If you like the English better, you got that. But if you want Japanese, they got that, too.
Oh, you said you had something for something, right?
Well, that was my breaking news. That was it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that was it. Fruits Basket. Come on, man. You got a new Fruits
Basket.
No,
I thought you meant... Oh, this is the one. Okay.
Yeah, that's the email.
Oh, okay. That's what I was talking about right now. Oh, okay. Anyways, awesome. Yeah, Fruits Basket. I got to tell my sister because she's actually the one that got me into it.
Is that how I got into it? Did you guys get it first?
I don't know, but she bought all the DVDs and shit like that.
I think you guys got me into it.
Maybe you borrowed it from me. I wonder if I still have it or if I gave it back to her.
I think you gave it back to her. I haven't seen it there in a while.
That's true. I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe I'm going to ask her. Hey, Siri. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, she's gonna turn around.
She knows if you have your DVDs or not?
No, I was going to ask her to send a text to her. Anyways.
AJ.
More news. Oh, it's me. Oh, shit. My bad. So, my final piece of news, actually.
Oh, wait. Let me go first then.
Okay.
Go to that picture I sent you.
All right.
All right, so everyone knows one of my favorite, or I mentioned earlier in this episode, so I would assume everyone knows my favorite DC character is Shazam. There's a new poster up for the trailer. And ironically, that poster kind of catches the same feels as this comic I was telling you I'm about to read. You know, it shows Billy Batson as a kid in high school.
Oh, shit, my bad, Rumbo.
Yeah, as a kid in high school. And, in this one he's like, picking his teeth, chewing gum and shit, sitting in class. And then this one right here, we got him chewing bubble gum and on a cell phone like a kid, and
I fucked up the whole screen shit. Anyone's watching, I'm sorry. I tried.
They know now. They can see it. Yeah, honestly, I really like the trailer. I think it kind of even though his outfit's over the top and everything, I feel like this one kind of captures the idea to make you be okay with it a lot more. You know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I like the idea of it. I think this movie's going to be a good hit for DC. They need a good win, and this will take everyone out of the serious superhero persona they have right now. Give us some fun, but still have us somebody trying to save the world, Try and be a good guy,
Yeah. Make DC more brighter.
Yeah, a little bit.
Its grimy darkness.
Mm-hmm. All right, AJ, you want to go ahead and give us your last piece of news now? I just thought this poster was really fucking cool.
Look, I like it. Looks all right. looks very DC-ish. No, just kidding.
And the title of the comic is Shazam, Saving the World, Trying to Pass Math. Yeah, there you go.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all, man?
All right, my final piece of news is about announcement that actually came for the Game Awards. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order.
Yeah, we know why it's probably called that.
Yeah, exactly,
Thanos'
right?
homies.
What's crazy about this is that this is exclusive to the Switch.
Yeah, people are pissed, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude. Look, go Google it online, dude. People are fucking pissed.
Why are you mad, bro?
You know why they're mad, dude. Sony people wanted this shit. Fucking Xbox people wanted it. Nope.
Get a Switch.
Gotta get a Switch.
The Switch is breaking records and shit. Like, as far as the records show, everyone has a Switch right now.
But see, that's how it is, though. Nintendo always quietly breaks the records and makes all this money. Everyone always is looking at Xbox and Sony, and meanwhile, Nintendo's like destroying the market. Like, remember the Wii? Mm-hmm. When the Wii came out, no one was talking about the Wii, but guess what? Wii was fucking smoking everybody. Like, yeah. So this is kind of a pattern for Nintendo. I don't think they mind. I don't think they care as long as they're making money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like exclusive now, and I bet you maybe in about a year or a few months, they'll get it. So if you're really upset, just wait and be patient.
Yeah, they usually
or just dust off your Switch and get it for the Switch. You know you have one. Don't lie.
Well, all you need to know is that Disney loves to make money, so eventually this is going elsewhere. Period.
Yeah, true, exactly.
Period.
I did hear that this was also made by the same creators who did the Spider-Man game that just dropped for the PlayStation 4.
Oh, no.
I think that's what I heard. I could be wrong about that, but I think that might be true.
That'd be a good move on their part. Those guys are on fire right now.
So it should be pretty good. And I think the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games have been pretty good, right, in the past?
Yo, yeah, dude, the first one's a classic.
Yeah.
I never played 2, but...
So look out for that. Have fun with that. Exclusive. And it said 2019 specifically. Oh, I guess that just means it's coming out in 2019.
Yeah, I think
next year. So, but yeah, look out for that next year. Don't know exactly when yet, but we know that there's a game specifically for the Switch now. I think that's the first, other than Nintendo first-party games, that may be the first exclusive.
Really?
Yeah, as far as third-party games go.
Oh, maybe. No, there's a few exclusives. They're just not good. They're not popular, but there's other ones.
Okay, so first big one, first with a huge name behind it, like Marvel.
Yep.
Cool. Congrats, Nintendo, on getting that.
All right. So my last piece of news, our boy Adi Shankar is at it again.
Who the fuck is this?
The motherfucker who did Castlevania, the animated, right?
Wow. Okay.
And the guy who's going to be doing Legend of Zelda, the animated. So he just recently announced that they will be doing a Devil May Cry animated series too, as well on Netflix.
Oh,
this guy's on fire, bro. He's just making all our childhood nostalgia come to life right now. And he wouldn't give specifics or anything on the series, but all he said is that Devil May Cry is now part of the Castlevania universe, the multiverse.
I thought it always was.
See, okay, so you knew that. When I brought it up to another friend of mine, they knew that too. I didn't know that. I didn't know Castlevania and Devil May Cry were connected. I thought they were like totally different things.
Yeah, I've heard they're connected. I'm not sure how. I don't know anything about either series, but I've heard that they're connected before. So that's what I've always believed ever since I've heard that.
Yeah, well, he got the rights to both, and he's connecting them too.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know that was a big deal.
Good for that. I haven't seen the series yet at all, so...
Wait, what? You haven't been watching Castlevania?
No, man.
Bro, it's an anime in English. Go fucking watch it, and it's badass.
You need to go finish freaking Dragon Prince.
I know. I do have to finish that. You're right. I should watch that.
Before you get all mad at me and shit.
No, I could still be mad at you because you still ain't watched Hunter, motherfucker.
It's on my list.
Hunter. Hiatus X hiatus, whatever you want to call it.
That's a good name for it.
That's the joke online. People call it because the combination is HXH.
Yeah.
So you'll say, "Oh, hiatus X hiatus." Can't wait till they come back from it.
Seriously, that's
all right.
funny.
What? Okay, no, I don't care about that. I'm not looking at that. What would that have to do with that? Anyway, all right. Unfocused week. AJ, what do you got planned for your Unfocused week? Don't talk about that. Tell me about that later.
I don't know what it is either. I just saw it. I'm just as confused as you are right now.
We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, apparently we're going to look up whatever happened at the Game Awards and see what's new and what's coming, and we'll talk about it next week probably. But yeah, more Soul Calibur, more Shanghua training. That's what I've been focusing on this week, so I need to do that and get in that lab, and figure shit out. And then Smash, I need to go find a spot selling it tomorrow.
I have a. You want to just pick up my pre-order, or does it have to be me?
I don't know. I would think you might.
I can pay it tomorrow. I could probably just do it myself.
So you
I'll just pick it up and we can just play tomorrow.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I want to find my own copy though.
But we can play my copy together, right?
We should be able to, yeah.
For 2 people at least.
Yeah,
right?
we should be able to.
Okay.
And we have the GameCube controls over here and the adapter and shit, so we should be good. I kind of want to get this thing though. That thing I was talking about last week or a couple weeks ago. That 8-bit dough makes. Let me see if I can find it. That's supposed to make your GameCube controller wireless.
Oh yeah, you were telling me it last time. That's right.
Yeah. So it's on Amazon too. So all this is shit, wrong screen. But anyways, Smash, just check that out.
Soul, hopefully.
Soul and Smash right now. All the S's. That's all I'm doing.
Soul and Smash. Bro.
Yeah, Soul and Smash, Smash and Soul. You know, Super Soul Brothers.
For me, I'm definitely gonna finish that X-Men Grand Design. I'm gonna read these 2 starters for Martian Manhunter and Shazam. Obviously, Super Smash Brothers is gonna be a priority, and ideally tomorrow we'll be watching that new Avengers trailer. We'll see.
True.
Because the first rumor came out that was coming out yesterday. That didn't happen.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
And the second
didn't happen.
Yeah, and the second rumor came out that was going to come out Friday.
I don't think we're gonna get a trailer. I think it's gonna be a teaser that finally gives us the name at least, so then we can speculate even more.
You know, it's funny. Some people think that we're not going to get the name in the teaser.
Oh my god, that'd be so bad.
People think we're going to get footage. We're going to see shit, but we're not going to get the trailer.
What if it's just called The Avengers? No, wait, they did that already.
They already did that. Yeah.
Fuck.
If they really want to be, no, because they said the title is big. So the only things I could think
maybe
of...
as it is, The Avengers big.
Stupid. Shut the fuck up. But, no, I mean, the only thing I could think of is, like, the Mighty Avengers, the New Avengers, the Secret Avengers, but those names aren't epic. Like, those are just literally different teams, you know what I mean? Like
the Avengers and Thanos.
Damn, imagine if it was called the Avengers and Thanos, like, because you already know my theory about him helping them out and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine it's called that.
That'd be interesting.
Weird. What if it's called the Avengers : Thanos?
Damn.
Like, this is his fucking movie too? Yeah, so I guess that doesn't focus this week. Thank you guys for joining us for
Avengers,
episode 205.
The Thanos takeover.
Send us an email and tell us what you think the movie's going to be called. We'll know tomorrow. Or hopefully we'll know tomorrow.
Yeah, so email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com or tweet us at unfocused28. Just about. Oh my god, that was so weird. Or you can also tweet us who your main character is going to be for Smash. That'd be fun to see.
Tell us
or email us.
You can predict the top tiers in advance, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget, every Thursday we're here live on twitch.tv. We start between 7:30 and 8. Twitch.tv/collision28. Like, comment, subscribe.
On YouTube, you have youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast. Instagram @unfocusedpodcast as well. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, go leave some reviews and 5-star ratings and download everything.
Oh yeah, also don't forget questions, comments, things you want us to talk about, email us unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for this slightly short episode. We appreciate it.
It was good though. Good times.
It was really good.
Yeah. All right. Guess we're out.